Hello students, welcome back to Standard 7 Mathematics class. Today we continue with the third chapter, HCF and LCM. Today we are going to take up the topic factorizing a number into its prime factors. According to the rule, it says that any composite number can be written as the product of prime numbers. In the previous lecture, we learned what are prime numbers and what are composite numbers. Today, we are going to study how to write a composite number as the product of prime numbers. Let's take an example. Take the example, say number 6. Now 6 is a composite number. We can write 6 as 2 into 3. We learned how to write a number as product of factors. Here 2 and 3 are prime numbers. In other words, 2 and 3 are the prime factors of number 6. Let's try another number. There are two different methods in finding the prime factors. One is a vertical method and the other one is the horizontal method. First, let us see the vertical method. The first example is the number 24. First, we will see the vertical method. First, the number 24. In this case, you divide the number. Say this number 24 is an even number. So, we can try the smallest prime number, that is number 2. 24 is divisible by 2. So what is the quotient you get? The quotient is 12. So here you will be writing the quotient. So those who don't know how to mentally calculate, you can divide 24 by 2 and see the quotient and write that quotient here. Now again number 12 is an even number. So again we can divide by 2. 2 how many times is 12? 2, 6 times are 12. Now, again 6 is an even number. So again you can divide by 2. So, how much you will get? 3. 2, 3 times is 6. Now, here we got 3. It is also a prime number. That means it is divisible only by 3. So, we will write here 3. 3 how many times is 3? 3 1 time is 3. So, we can write 24 as 24 can be written as the product of these prime numbers, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Now let's see the horizontal method. 24 can be written as 2 multiplied by 12. Now 12 is a composite number, so you have to write 12 as the product of another two numbers. So let's write 2. This 2 remains as 2 here, and 12 we can write it as 2 multiplied by 6. Now 6 is a composite number. You have to further factorize it. So you'll write 2 multiplied by 2. This 6 you will write it as 2 multiplied by 3. So in other words, you get 24 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. All these numbers, if you see, are prime numbers. So these are the prime factors of the number 24. Now there is another method also in finding the prime factors. Another way of writing prime factors. Let's see what it is. We write 24 like this. We are going to split 24 into two parts. What are the two parts? One part is 2, the other part is 12. Because 2 multiplied by 12 will give you 24. Now this 2 cannot be factorized further, so you write the 2 as it is. Multiplied by, you're going to factorize 12 now. 12 can be written as 6 multiplied by 2. Right? Now, we have to further factorize this. This 2 remains as it is. This 2 also remains as it is because you cannot further factorize. They are already primes. This 6 can be written as, how will you write? 2 multiplied by 3. So you get the final writing. That is 24 is equal to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3. Whichever method you follow, you will get the same answer. Now let's try another example. The number is 45. First we will do the vertical arrangement and then we will see the horizontal arrangement. First the number 45. Now, is it an even number? No, it's an odd number. So it is not divisible by 2. Which is the next prime number? It is 3. Okay, is 45 divisible by 3? Yes, it's divisible by 3. So 3 15 times is 45. So now you got the number 15. Now again 15 is divisible by 3? Yes. 3 how many times is 15? 3 5 times is 15. Okay. Now this 5 is again a prime number. So this is divisible only by 5. So you get the quotient as 1. So how will you write 45 as product of primes? You can write 45 as 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. Clear? Now let's try the horizontal arrangement. It's again 45. That's equal to, how will you write? 3 multiplied by 15. That is same as 3 multiplied by 15 should be written as 3 multiplied by 5. So you got 45 as 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. The third arrangement you can try it on your own. Now let's move on to practice set number 11. The question is, factorize the following numbers into its primes. The first question is 32. The first question is 32. A very easy one. 32. You know that it's an even number, so it is divisible by 2. Whenever you factorize into primes, you start with the smallest prime number. If it is not divisible by that prime number, then you move on to the next prime number. So the smallest prime, 32, is even, and so it's divisible by 2. So how many times 2 will go in 32? It is 16 times. If you don't know, divide 32 by 2 and see what quotient you are getting and write the quotient over here. Okay. So now again 16 is even, so it's divisible by 2. 2 how many times is 16? 2 8 times. Again 8 is divisible by 2. 2 how many times? 2 4 times. Again you can divide by 2. 2 2s are 4. And last divided by 2 so that you get the quotient as 1. So you will write 32 as 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. 5 times 2. Now we will move on to the fourth question. The number is 150. 150. Again you see that the number is divisible by 2 because it is ending in 0. The number is divisible by 2. So 2 how many times? Yes, divide and see. You will get 275 times is 150. Now this number 75 is an odd number, so it is not divisible by 2. So we will try with 3. So when you divide 75 by 3, what is the answer you get? You get 25. Now 25 is not divisible by 2 or by 3. So the next prime number is 5. Yes, 25 is divisible by 5. 5 how many times? 5 5s are 25. Again 5 is a prime number, so 5 1 time. So how can you write 150? So 150 can be written as 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. We now move on to question number 7. The question is 765. Again, it's an odd number. That means it is not divisible by 2. Check whether it is divisible by 3. Yes, it is divisible by 3. So when you divide it by 3, you get 255. Now again, this number 255 is divisible by 3. So how much you will get? You will get 85. Now this number is not divisible by 3. So we try the next prime number, that is 5. 5 how many times is 85? 5 17 times are 85. Now 17 is again a prime number, so you divide by 17. So how will you write 765? 765 can be written as 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 17. All these numbers are prime numbers. These are the prime factors of 765. Let's try another number. The 10th question. The number is 559. This is a tricky one because this is a product of prime numbers. So 559, if you see, it's not divisible by 2, neither by 3, 5, 7. Directly, if you try, it is divisible by, and if you see, divide 559 by 13, the answer you are going to get is 43, which again is a prime number. So 43 will be 1 time. So how will you write? 559 is equal to 13 multiplied by 43. I have done 4 sums of problem set 11. There are another 6 more questions which you can write at home. Thank you and have a nice day.